is a divide in classes in Palo Alto, but it's more likely that middle class see this divide, and that's because the finances are so different that they can see and they notice when they can't achieve things that upper class people can achieve, such as going to college. One might have difficulties getting into a university, while upper class people, they just immediately enter that place. They don't really need to search for scholarships. And I also noticed that some upper class people are oblivious to this, while others also see that there is maybe a little difference between maybe the people next door from them. And I also noticed that upper class people, it's kind of hard for them to really see the middle class people and the lower class people because they fit so well into Palo Alto. It's weird to think that other people don't really fit in with the status quo of Palo Alto, and they don't really fit in with the upper class.
So, doing this film and interviewing everyone, I kind of got the idea and the feel that people who are upper class were kind of, like she said, oblivious to the divide of different classes. They didn't see lower class or middle class people. For that, they saw them as people and not as the money that they had. As middle class people they knew the divide, but didn't stop them from hanging out with both groups. And then I found that people who are lower class did see the divide, but also kind of kept away from people who intimidated them in, I guess, wealth. People who had more money than them, they kind of tried to stay away from. And that was really interesting for me to see. I believe that doing this film kind of shows just how different everyone is and how everyone has a struggle and has a problem. But that the money that they have isn't always a solution. That people can be wealthy and still have problems and still have an idea and things that they want to change. People who don't are always the ones thinking and just don't have the money right now to make that changes, but can later on change their life and help themselves get what they need.
In the end, I believe that it's not really, the divide doesn't really harm as much as like in other places, because middle class people, there's such an air about Palo Alto that they just want to be the best they can be, and they just want to achieve as much as they can achieve. And so seeing the upper class, it's kind of like, I want to be that. It's something that they can aspire to be.
This has been a Dami and Titi digital film.
Digital Leaders. This is a Digital Leaders production.
That sounds better.